Today's video is about moving into friction. So the sweet spot in creation is when you have the courage, when you dig deep enough to move towards things that frighten you, to move into friction. And this comes down to living in the unknown. You have to do the other. We are faced with choices and opportunities day in and day out, constantly. Friends, work colleagues, family. And we generally are just creatures of habit, and we just stick to what's familiar, and we stick to where there'll be no friction, and we say yes to the things that we've always said yes to, and we say no to the things that we've always said no to. I promise you, I transformed my entire life and healed myself from incurable injuries and mental health and addiction when I started doing the other. So presented with these choices, I would say always go, yeah, I'm going to go here. This feels familiar. I know those people. I know their faces. I know how I'll feel and what I can say in that given situation. And I'd stick to this comfort zone. Rehearse, okay? Recite, repeat. Predictable line of time that you're just walking from your past into your future. But it was simple logic for me. I went, all right, I've just hurt a lot of people, made my mum sad, I've got a head full of metal, I'm in indescribable pain, broke my back, been in a coma for 8 days, now my face cut off. If I was doing it right, then if this was going to lead me to where I want to go, the known, there's no way I would be in this hospital bed right now. That's common sense. And I just went, okay. So if I'm really going to get there this time, I need to do the other, choose the other, live in the unknown, the unpredictable, the unfamiliar, move into that friction where you can't predict. I don't know what I'm going to say. It's like this video. I had no idea what I was going to say before I turned the camera on. So moving into the unknown is an act of trust and courage. You have to step into your courage. So if we just rehearse in the known, as I said, we can predict how your life's going to pan out. Nothing's going to change. But if you can move into the unknown and just realize that, hey, my same thinking brought about the same choices that gave me the same experiences and I felt the same emotions, then the only way I'm going to change is to do the other. So when someone offers something up and you get invited out to that event, that thing, and you don't know anyone at that place, or it's an activity that normally you're just like, nah, doesn't interest me. Say yes. Say yes to life. Start putting your hand up for new things. Nothing new comes from repeating the old. It's a comfort position. Okay? Trapped in this little place here, all right? You are bound. You have created a prison for yourself, but guess what? There's a door. The door needs a key. You can unlock the door and step through the door. And this is everything that we look at in my advanced workshops, is how to actually step into this place where you're always in the unknown. This is how I live. This is how I live my life now, where it's friction every day. And friction is what brings about growth. It's what brings about evolution. Have a look at evolution here in the world. When there's friction in nature, then animals will evolve to adapt, to grow in their environment. Are you still evolving? Honestly, I ask yourself, are you still evolving? Or did you stop evolving when you were 13 years old, when you stopped climbing trees and you stopped, whatever it was, and we start going, I got to play it safe. Now, I know mummy and daddy have been going, you might cut yourself, you might burn yourself, don't fall down. Fall down. Take the leap. Take the step. Don't go and do something stupid. I'm not talking about that. But this life is to be lived, okay? So just start to ask yourself today, what is your little comfort position? You got your little friends, your little baked in social group. You got that same bar that you go to each weekend. You sit around and you'll talk the same conversations, reciting the past. You got your predictable way that you drive to work. You got your favorite lunch spot where you talk to the same people and have the same conversations, right? Muhammad Ali said, if you're still saying at 30 what you were when you were 20, you didn't learn a damn thing, all right? So it's time to make the jump, do the other, choose the other, see how that feels, see how you grow as a human being. You'll find that you'll stop vomiting the same predictable storyline onto people, because there'll be new stories, there'll be new learnings, there'll be new friendships, new experiences. Before you know it, you'll be able to say, I've got friends all over the country. I've got friends all over the world, So there's like some frightening statistic where it's like 85% of people end up living their whole life within like 6 miles of where they grew up. This is what I mean by this comfort position. And it's all driven by fear. This baby over here, this is all driven by courage. And realize this. When you hear about a hero on the news, they're labeled a hero after they take an action, after they move into friction. Then we go, whoa, that person showed such courage. They're a hero. Well, you got to be your own hero. No one's coming to do this for you. No one is coming to change your life. These videos are just pointers. I'm teaching you exactly what I did to go from that drug addict, suicidal, in a fair bit of distress, to where I am now, knowing for a fact that it was a change in my emotional state and a change in my mindset and living over here that brought all of this into existence for me. And I want you to have the same. And I know that you can. So that's it. You want a free copy of my ebook, Limitless, Reconnecting with the Infinite Power Within. It's in the description below. If you want to listen to me take you through it, I got the audio book now. You can get a signed hard copy. Just remember, postage and handling can be a bit expensive depending on where you are in the world. If you want to get along to one of my workshops, I've got the introductory. You've got to at least do the introductory. And then there's the advanced workshop and the ultimate healing workshop. And these are the culmination of over 10 years of insane research that I've done into the mind-body connection, epigenetics, consciousness, healing, meditation, breath work. So yeah, I know there's a huge amount of content, and there's a lot that you'd be able to get out of it depending on where you are in the world. So if you're in Australia anyway, very easy to get along to one of my workshops. Head to damienhorton.com, and as always, sending you guys light, sending you love, and I hope you have an awesome day wherever you are in the world. Peace.